Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now here is Kyle Schwarber. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
1-1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 1 for 3. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Bogaerts takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Giro, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's just 1 for 6. The 1-0. Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Looking up is Brantley, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Three runs already home here. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Down the first baseline. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. Boston leads it 3-0. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. Good arc slider. He's the modern-day version of Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare for left-handed hitters as he throws from that low three-quarter arm angle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here comes the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering on its way. Michael Brantley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Strike called, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Now to bat, Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And that misses 1-1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Brantley is under it. 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Digging in will be Christian Vasquez. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting up, the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And the pitch.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count.
1-1.
1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Now a flare out toward right center. Altuve calls for it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Leading up
He's set to
for the
lead off the
Astros,
home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Left side, but well fouled. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, Brand.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Devers has it. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So 2 down and a runner at first. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. Ball. Chas McCormick would be next. 3-0 count. Here it comes.
Ball
And
four.
this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
And now, Chas McCormick. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-2.
Tucker over at second. Gurriel at first. 2 out in the inning. Lays
That's
off
the ball.
that time, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Batting 9.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado.
1 ball, no
As
strike.
the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit for these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Sent on the ground out to second. Arroyo's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox on top, 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
And the pitch.
Yeehaw! No ball. 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole.
0-2.
0-2 now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Brentley's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now at the plate is Xander Bogaerts. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That missed. That's the ball. No, that's it.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 0-2.
1-2.
Swing and a liner. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now here's the first offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is Swung on and missed, and that's strike
One ball,
one.
one strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
That
But this
missed,
guy's
that's the ball.
locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count,
full.
3-2.
Got a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Count remains full. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get in the chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
50th pitch of the game on its way. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Hernandez calls everybody off as he takes control for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yordan Alvarez.
From the belt, the pitch.
1-0. Ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike
2
1.
balls, 1 strike.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come
Ball.
back.
And a pretty good take there on the
balls, no
slider
strike.
down. It's ball 3. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a
Ball
good
4,
at-bat
runner
that
second
time
base.
as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's Carlos Correa now. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Britton on second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Right to him on the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come from Houston after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Looked like he got pulled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Alex Verdugo is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. High in the air and deep to left center field. Brantley going back, still ranging back. It's up and out of here into the archways. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. A swing and lift, the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for
That's
a
the ball.
as that
Outside.
slider broke off the plate.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Christian Arroyo waits on deck. And he looks
That's
at
ball
one that
4. Runner takes
misses,
the base.
and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. from the stretch.
Ball.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and two strikes now. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2.
Full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 5-2 now, Boston. At the plate now is Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Astros, the right fielder, Kyle.
First delivery to him.
Ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here,
no strike.
capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Count.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
That's the ball.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there.
Ball.
Interested to see where he goes now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel popped him up. But this will land untouched. Gurriel, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jack
Now to the plate, here is Chas McCormick. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. Here's the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail 5-2. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Drilled down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Zach Greinke takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 21, Zach Greinke.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the 3rd base dugout. Bregman is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. He's set, and the pitch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. Greinke comes set. Here comes the pitch. Pops this one up. Bregman in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Another 1-2 delivery. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They're still out in front 5-2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Maldonado playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets it. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher. And you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
First pitch on its way. Jose Altuve is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fouled away.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Michael Brantley stands in as he looks at a called strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
Arroyo fields cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Astros are down quietly, and the deficit remains 5-2. Now at the plate here is Alex Verdugo. Career line against Greinke. He's just 1 for 6.
Alex Verdugo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped up. Altuve is there for it. 1 down. Hunter Renfroe will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Looking up is Brantley. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Bases are empty, one man out. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Christian Arroyo. Fouled off. No hits to this point. Oh-1, here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Maldonado over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 6-2 Sox. Into the box, Alex Bregman to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First offering on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Alvarez, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hernandez is right there, one down. One away for the Astros here in the sixth. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Bregman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Astros 3. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Career line against Greinke. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And And a
Nope,
good
ball
take
four.
there
Take your
as they'll
base.
have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw
Now
more
batting,
walks than other guys
the
is
center
exactly
fielder,
what we saw right there.
TK
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to bat will be Kike Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Altuve is calling for it. Makes the play. 1 away. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Astros 3. Leading off the inning, it'll be Chas McCormick. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Too tight with that
3 balls,
one.
no strike.
3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is there, 2 gone. Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him.
That missed. That's a ball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off
That's
for
ball.
ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Schwarber ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ryan Brazier takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Ryan Brazier.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Full count still.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter.
So stepping in is Yordan Alvarez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Fouled away. Brantley at second. Bregman at first. 2 out in the inning. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Matt Barnes trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Astros 5. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Pitch on the way. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, and they take a 7-5 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Christian Javier is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. J.D. Martinez inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
0-2, here it comes.
1-2.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Count's full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Foul.
Foul ball.
Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Hunter Renfroe coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He waits, now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tucker is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. So here is Christian Arroyo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Martinez over at second. Renfroe on at first with 2 down. Fastball well outside.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gurriel has it, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Astros 5. Now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Kyle Tucker.
First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's
Now
high.
action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Too high.
3-0.
It's 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Fouled off. The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Full count.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Chas McCormick. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Adam Ottavino enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the ninth with a 2-run lead.
Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Jake Myers will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now the first pitch as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
One and one.
That's low. That's the ball.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Phil Maton enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Jason Castro is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Now it'll be Kyle Schwarber, lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-1.
One out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. 2 down. Next to dig in, Xander Bogaerts. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch on the way. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. One and two to the Boston shortstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing across here this half. Nothing in the Boston ninth. It's last chance now for the Astros. They're on the short end of a 7-5 score. Hansel Robles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Hansel.
Ready now is Michael Brantley. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He also has 1 home run.
Michael Brantley.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in next, Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip.
Bregman.
First offering on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pop-up now. Schwarber in foul ground, and no one will track it down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. No, that got him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
The batter, number 44.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
At the plate, Carlos Correa fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope.
In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And it's fouled away.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Last strike now for Houston. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Boston get the win on the heels of